you revealed a lot here, yet still there's a lot to be revealed with the release of the tapes on the 27th. 2027, excuse me. Um, what prompted you to do it now as opposed to wait for those tapes to come out?
Because Reggie, I'd be too old, man.
Was that it?
No,
That was
no,
it.
no, 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 no. The reality is I had just finished a film called Two Trains Running about the search in 1964 for two iconic blues musicians, Son House and Skip James. And the producer of that documentary had just read this book about King and the FBI and J. Edgar Hoover surveilling Dr. King. He said to me that he thought that should be our next film. So the gentleman who wrote the book, a gentleman named David Garrow, had been one of the major consultants when I worked on Eyes on the Prize too. So we reached out to him. He took an option on the book. He said yes. And then we went to Pittsburgh where he lived, and we spent 4 to 5 hours with him around 2017, interviewing him on camera about the book, about the genesis, about the relationship between King and Hoover and the FBI. And that became the basis for the film. And as you all know, I've done lots of films about the civil rights struggle and this history, and I felt this was a way to look at it from another perspective, and that was the motivation to do it.
And my question is around the reputation, or what you really want people to take away for about Dr. King, and I want to couch it in this way: is that I was going to say a lot of white folks don't really know King. They know I Have a Dream, and that's basically all they know. But then I had to step back and say a lot of black folks don't know King. They know I Have a Dream, and that's all they know, because my kids, if they didn't learn stuff from me, they would have gotten it from their schools, and their schools don't teach that much anyway. So watching this could, for some people, maybe say, oh yeah, he was flawed, and then they don't know anything else, but I Have a Dream. So how did you think this was going to fit in the puzzle of information overall about Martin Luther King?
Here's my answer to that, Reggie. I think it's just a piece. I'm a great believer that every time one makes a film or writes a book, that's not the only way you're supposed to look at these things. It's supposed to raise your curiosity and want to explore that subject matter even more. Pick up another book, watch another film, because you're going to hear different perspectives on people. That's what's interesting about history. There's not one way to look at history. There's many ways to look at history. I think this is just one way. This is Sam Pollard and Ben Hadeen's way. There's another way that someone else will come along and make a film about King with another approach. As you all know, there's many films about Dr. King that's out there now, and they all take very different approaches about who this man was and his importance and his legacy. So never take this is the holy grail. This is it. No. This is just one filmmaker's perspective on the relationship that he's dug into. Now, someone else may come along and find another way to unfold this story, and that's what you do. That's my job.
I accept that too. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.